Hello gamers. Chat isn't working. Nothing's working. Today's a doomer day. Hello. I don't know what else to say. If I did this. Oh! That makes the chat work. Alright, I'm gonna do my little pinned message and then we'll start. Pia is a gym challenger using grass types. She's a canon NPC character. I'm gonna pin this, and then people are still gonna ask who Pia is, and we're just gonna cope. We'll just I trust you guys to help me out when someone I haven't set up a bot. But hi, hello, welcome. Good morning, Spuddy. Thank you, Hui. Hey, Ninja. It's the PS streams. They're just later in the day. There's probably not gonna be one next week. I'm gonna try to Marty fight one more time while I explain what the heck is going on. Cause yeah, worried's a good point. Who's Pia? Don't gamer. I don't have the nerves for this today. It's 1:40 in the morning. So phones have this nice thing called sleep mode. It'll let you like avoid being woken up at midnight. Also, yeah, go to bed. Yeah, that too. Going to bed is also important. All right, let me make sure I'm recording this. So this is the struggle stream. Ah, dang it! I can't minimize the screen because if I do, it's gonna, you know. Whatever. We're gonna go fight Marnie. But yeah, gamers, it's a struggle day today. At first, there wasn't gonna be a stream at all. Because I usually, how do I put this? Living situation. I'm over 30 years old, but I still live at home with my parents because despite having a master's degree and applying to a bunch of jobs, nobody seems to want to hire me or hire me for a position that pays high enough to be able to move out, which is $80,000 in Georgia. Because for some reason they have decided that you know, rent for a single bedroom apartment in the middle of nowhere should cost $2,000 a month, and that's without you know, electricity, water, internet, health care, being able to eat. It's expensive. It's expensive. So I live at home with my parents because I don't really earn enough to be by myself. And this also means I don't stream when they're at home because they don't think YouTube's a real job, despite the fact that I make more money than my dad. And I get criticized a lot for just gaming all day, despite literally me getting B-roll for whatever. Anyways, long story short, they're not very supportive of this present career choice. It's not really a choice, I kind of just don't have any other option. So I don't stream when they're home because they're not very supportive. In fact, they're the opposite of supportive. And one of the good things is that I didn't stream earlier is because they tend to argue a lot. So you would have heard arguments in the background of the stream if I had streamed earlier. Hence, now that they have all left the house to go do something else, I can stream without door slamming in the background. Which is not going to be the most pleasant streaming experience. So anyways, I'll try to be positive and enjoy the struggle. But I am starting out from a point of struggle right now. This also means I probably won't be able to stream next week because they have next week off as well. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do Zen Headbutt here. So next week I probably won't stream at all, and then once ZA comes out, I will be able to stream. But what is did you just walk in? Yeah, literally, like I'm like in the middle of an edit, or I'm trying to like record some audio, and they just go, and I'm like, one moment, and then they just keep knocking, and sometimes they just open the door anyways. Like I've literally had like I failed an exam during the COVID era because you're not supposed to have any disturbances, and my dad just flung his door open in the middle of a test, and I'm like, what the heck? And then I had to like appeal to the professor. Anyways, let me not bore you with the struggles of a man failure. And let me be a girl failure instead, because I don't know how I'm supposed to beat Marnie. So this thing is a little tough. I think the strategy here is actually to restart and have Steenie in the lead. The low tab line is in fact in Galar, but it's not on her team, so I can't use it. Alright, so we're gonna stop that recording. I'm gonna start a new recording. And we're gonna put Steenie out front, and hopefully having Pharaoh Seed will help somehow against the little Scraggy. Because the little Scraggy is the main problem. I think we did this last time. I'm gonna go get a snack. Heck yeah. Okay, we did have Steenie out front. And I think the level cap is 24, so I don't think anything can even evolve at this point. I do need a hug. That is true. I do need a hug. But I live in the US, so I guess I just have to hug myself. That's what people, be independent people say. So I'll give myself a hug. But thank you, gamers. Anyways, we gotta fight Marnie. We gotta fight Marnie. Yeah, no, I'm gonna make a plan for moving out, because this is not healthy to live in this type of environment, realistically. So I'm gonna try to do what I can to skedaddle, and if I do manage to skedaddle, I'll have more time to stream, which is great. Have more time to make better videos, because I can then record audio at any point, especially if I think of a funny joke instead of having to write it down. There's a lot of benefits, so I'll look into it. But with how expensive the US is at the moment, my only option is to get, like, somehow, magically, a really well-paid job, which is probably not going to happen. Well, my other option, which is to move to Europe, because it is significantly cheaper to live in Europe. Like, like it takes 80k a year to live in the state of Georgia, sustainably. I believe it's like 40 in Europe. I mean, depends, you know. If I want to live in London, that's expensive, but if I want to live in like random much smaller city, like significantly better. So I mean, I was half tempted during this summer to buy a house in Bulgaria, because there are some homes that were going for like 60k, and I'm like, I could make the monthly payment on a 60k mortgage. I could make that, but then I have to do a lot of repairs, and those are very expensive. Unfortunately, construction globally is very expensive. So I don't know. I'll be planning. I could try to apply for PhD. I could try to apply for. Worst case scenario, gamers. Worst case. Hear me out. I can do what Squidman does. I can copy Squilliam Fancy Son and go teach English in like an Asian country, like China or Japan. I hear that is a potentially feasible path. Brazil is a great place. That is also an option, yeah. I don't know if I will survive in Australia. I don't know. You guys have a lot of deadly things there. And also shoeies are a thing. Shoeies scare me, because I don't drink, and I'm a germaphobe, so like it's a two for one. Like, if I see someone, you know, I'll go to Australia, I'll see someone do a shoe, and then I'm just getting back on the plane and leaving. Like, you'd be poisoned within 5 minutes. Right? Copying Squidman sounds like a bad. I mean, I don't have to go to the same city as him. But it seems more feasible than getting like a job in the US at the moment. Which is wild. It is wild, but because I have a lot of research experience. I have a master's degree, but it's not good enough. You get ghosted all the time. Also, my LinkedIn got deleted for some reason. No explanation. Just my LinkedIn's nuked now. I don't even have a link. I don't even know how to apply for jobs at this point. Were you doing that programming thing earlier? Yeah. Yeah. I can coding, but I'm not a professional coder. The problem with Brazil is the weather. What's wrong with the weather in Brazil? It's just too hot? Okay, so this has worked out great, and now I can just pin missile and hope it doesn't kill me with its electric move. This might be the only streamer I watch. Well, sorry for starting out stream with such a doomer topic. No! No, of course it kills me despite the fact that I had a super effective move I could have used against it. It's not so expensive to live here. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm considering like Bulgaria as an option. So I should probably turn down the game audio just a little bit. Because it is, like, the minimum wage there is 1,000 levs, which equates to like $700 a month. So like you could. Okay, Morpeko. I haven't fought Morpeko before, so I don't know what this is. Grass or normal better? Morpeko. Because I think electric resists grass. I'm pretty sure electric resists grass. No, it doesn't resist grass. Okay, then we're gonna hit it with Razor Leaf and hope it crits. That's the plan. Okay, so it did 25 damage. We'll be able to counter this thing. we did not do any damage. We did not do any damage. I could try to put it to sleep. I think the real strategy here is to do what we did, but instead of trying to attack with Pharaoh Seed, heal up the Pharaoh Seed. Because yeah, we don't do enough. Isn't grass the grass resists electric, yeah. There's no thoughts behind Morpeko's. I like how even though he's asleep, he still experiences the hangry mode. Well, this authenticity is what attracts me to you. Other game streamers are too performative. Aw, thank you. But yeah, that's kind of the struggle, so there probably won't be a stream next week, and then I heard that the ZA comes out on Thursday now, and I thought it was Thursday at midnight, but it comes out. No, it woke up. No. No. It's okay. We have a proper plan. I'm gonna allow the loss to happen just because I like to see the thing where it tells me what the effectiveness of moves are. Okay. So we're gonna do round 2 on this fight, and we'll be fine. I say as if this isn't round 4, but you know what I mean. Round 2 is round 2. Okay. All right. Thank you, Nurse Joy. Please be in the right town. Please be in the right town. Yes, we are in the right town. What else has been going on? I've been working on a Sword and Shield video. So there will be a Sword and Shield video coming out. Oh, so yeah, this is one of the other changes I'm probably gonna do. So like Mr. Games, he needs an escape plan, just for mental health. I mean, we only live once. If you're stuck in a bad mental health place, it's best to make a plan and get out so you can enjoy life. Because it's not like I'm ever gonna be this age again. I'm getting old. I I should live, you know? If you check the time zones, time comes out, it's probably Friday. See, that's what I thought. I thought it's like Friday, but apparently they do the... Maybe it is Friday in Japan. But yeah, apparently they're doing the major releases on Thursdays now in North America, which I was not aware of, but... Check that, what? Did you end up in Hobury the last time you died to Marnie? Well, like, you go to wherever last Pokemon Center you used. So if I died at, I don't know if that's the case in this game. There's a simple answer, run away. I don't think homeless is a smart idea. I don't think the hobo life, because then you can't make videos. Hi, my name is Smile. Hey, I got a stream for once. Exactly. Yeah, I'm streaming a lot later in the day than I usually do. But yeah, so I'm gonna try some video stuff. So I'm doing a very like in-depth, conclusive guide of the camping mechanic in Sword and Shield. So I'm gonna see how that does, and if it flops, I'm just not gonna make those types of videos for a while, and just lock in on whatever seems to perform. Because in order to move out, you need money, and I hate that. But I mean, it's just life. Well, instead of running away, I have been running. I've ran like 2 5Ks so far. I'm very out of shape. So they've taken me 50 minutes to run, but like I've never done a 5K before. Like I'm impressed by my own running skills, and my body felt good. Needs money confirmed. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Money fan. You think Marnie ever gets tired of Team Yell's cheering? Well, she seems to be in support for it for now, and she also seems to be. I think she's okay with the cheering, because her brother is whatchamacallit. He gets cheered on a lot, so she's probably like, oh yeah, this is fine. Oh yeah, this is fine. Like, she gets mad at them, but only because they end up locking up the town, not to let in any trainers. Otherwise, like, she's cool with them. Like, she hasn't really complained about Team Yell. Or maybe she's just unaware of all the shenanigans they get up to. Any exercise is one, right? Yeah, exactly. I'm doing some squats and some crunches and some, not very many push-ups. But the leg and abs stuff, yeah. Now, I have been playing the new Digimon game all day long. Oh, did it come out? Was it like time something? But it's not on Switch. Otherwise, I definitely would have tried it. But it's like a PC game. Have you tried mental exercises? I suppose you could say I have done some mental stretching of things. Stretch my mind. I'm gonna go on my PC with you in the background, of course. Nice. But yeah, I think I might lock in on the Connects Become Champion videos. So you might be seeing a lot more of those, but like the non-voiced ones, because like as much as I love the storytelling and the voiced ones, they just don't perform. Which is very unfortunate, but also they take like 4 times longer to make than a regular character run. So, and then they get like 1/10 of the views of a regular character run, so I'll probably just do the regular character runs for a while. Gonna see what ZA looks like as well. I'm very cautiously optimistic. How would one pick up a Pharaoh Seed? With love and care. And one of those big gloves that you use to have eagles land on your hand so that they don't accidentally unhand you. Dehand you? You know what I mean. I'd vote punted like a football. Okay, so here's where I want to use my heal, right? I'm gonna potion here. And then she's not gonna kill it. Right, Morpeko, you're not gonna kill Pharaoh Seed in one turn now. I think this move expresses my feelings. What move expresses Marnie's bite? Sometimes I wonder if this is a mistranslation. Does Marnie truly want to bite the player? That sounds disturbing. In any possible definition of biting. But it is what it is, I suppose. PlayStation 5 and PC, but not on Switch. Fair, fair. A Pharisee could possibly deglove a human hand. Secretly a vampire. Could be. Do Pharaoh Seed have spikes at their bottom? If not, you can pick one up by picking them up from it. Yeah, but its bottom is buried below ground. I think we'll find out now that he faints. We'll see. We win here, right? Okay, he definitely has seeds on the bottom. He got the spikes. There are plenty of spikes. Just in time for lunch. Welcome up. And get a shovel. How does one pick up a Pharaoh Seed? With a shovel. Just scoop it up. Alright, we're gonna hit it with a Razor Leaf. And it's not gonna miss because it's a 95% accuracy move and we're not gonna flinch. Because there's a percent of that happening. Yes. Yes. Yes! We did it! We beat the Marnie! Unfortunately, Marnie is just the warm-up act here. The real problem's Kabu. we haven't even entered the Kabu gym yet. That's the real problem. It's not 100%, it's 50. Yeah, if you see the Gen 5 sprites, you can see the full body. Nice. Okay, we have defeated Marnie. Oh, we get healed as well. That's nice. That's nice. And I think she does like a little apology to her. She's like, ah, my bad about that. Here's a burn heal. Morning, Pia. That friend of yours already went off to challenge the next gym. Kabu's league card is supposed to help against him, but I ended up with a few copies, so I'll give you one. This is part of the poor writing of this game. Don't look so chuffed. It's not big deal. You got Kabu's league card. So how is the league card supposed to help me? That's the real question. Okay, the burn heals. That's actually helpful. Let's see. You have trouble beating that man of fire, Kabu chap, right? Why don't you go over to Modesto Stadium and get that gym badge already? Urara! Haru Urara? Like the horse from the Horse Girl game? Oh my gosh. Anyways, what was it, like the league cards? They're like, ah yes, this is supposed to help you win. How is this supposed to help me win? Kabu's a Pokemon trainer who was invited from the Hoenn region. There were a few times when he was very close to becoming champion, but victory always seemed to elude him at the last moment. That's because Charizard absolutely destroys his ace Pokemon. He's weak to flying types. Because of this, he adopted a no-holds-barred approach to battling for a time. But even that turned out to not bring the results he wanted. He even dropped to the minor division at one point, but after a fantastic battle with Leon, he regained faith in his own potential. His motto is to keep learning, and training is like, how is this helpful? I mean, it's a nice backstory. It's a nice backstory, but how does this help me win against Kabu? Like, the answer is it doesn't. It makes you feel pity for him. They're like, man, this guy was a loser. Hi, ball guy. Always say hi to ball guy. Hi, Hop. Yeah, the Pharisee does a 4 times weakness to fire. Exactly. Sorry, my wife started talking to me. The problem with the weather is the summer. Super hot. Really don't want to recommend going to Rio. I lived there for years, never get used to that heat. Here's the question though with the summer, right? Because you guys are in the southern hemisphere, so summer for you is about to start, right? Like, you just finished winter. Because if I have a place in Europe, then I could just have eternal summer. I could just summer max and just live, just travel to a different country in a different hemisphere during the winter months. Yeah, spring just started. Should I summer max? That sounds wild. Now let's report Marty to the cops for wanting to bite the player, right? What's the current team looking like? We got Steenie, we got a Pharaoh Seed, and we got an Eldegoss. And we might go looking for a mushroom, because I don't even think we can get through the Arcanine, if I'm being honest. I don't even think we can get to the Ninetales. Like, the Arcanine's gonna burn us away instantly. Psychological warfare. We get a W by reminding him of his past and breaking his mental health. That is true. Okay. So she doesn't have any of these Pokemon, so I don't think I can legally catch them. Okay. So if you just touch the Pokemon, it instantly goes into battle mode. So I have to be able to knock out this Pokemon before the other guy knocks out the Pokemon. Right? Something like that. Use Spite. Oh, I haven't heard of that move in ages. Might as well grab a mushroom and try to Toxic stall. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I don't think Toxic's accessible this early on in the game though. The winter is pretty mild. I assume the closet comparison would be like climate in Florida. Yeah, Florida winter, you can wear shorts sometimes. Okay, so he gets the speed boost from that. Oh, does this mean he get the knockout? Oh, I should have been spamming Rapid Spin this whole time. No, I don't get the point. I get robbed. I get robbed here. Even the gym challenge part is, my word, Challenger P is really going to end things with a knot. Dang. Dang. The other gym trainers are all stronger than me. Be careful out there. Uh-huh. Study the situation and choose your opponent wisely based on it. Okay, so I mean, our psychic type attack should work as long as we don't die right away. Right? What I do is I knock out my double partner's Pokemon. True. My Swedish aunt and uncle are known to stay in South Africa during the height of Swedish winter. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I can just hit it with the Zen Headbutt and it's gonna die, right? I'm gonna get 1 point. No. Oh, that's not dying. Oh, Flash Fire. Okay. Alright. Oh, at least he flinched. At least he flinched. I can't even get the Cowbo at this rate. Ay ay ay. Wait. Oh, this actually works as long as they don't have a speed priority move. We should be good. We should get 1 point. We should get our 1 point. We got our 1 point. We need 5 points. We need 5. We need 5 points. Unless he's at a peace with his past, in which case he's immune. Yeah. Okay, we got 1 point. We got 1 point. We won't let you get through the Fire Gym's mission that easily. I'm aware. I'm not even gonna try this fight down here. I know how this one goes. She attacks me. Status conditions are the greatest. Getting burned will land you in a real hot water. How'd this guy go? Your target's the wild Pokemon. Don't concern yourself with the other trainer. Okay, so I think the strategy here is to spam rapid spin so that we're faster, so that we can actually like knock it out first. Because it hits the roly-coly with steam engine, and then he outspeeds us. Am I late? Mildly. Hello, Velocity. I hope you're doing okay. I think this is my first time of yours I've ever turned into. Is Pia one of the gym challengers you can fight when you beat the champion? Yeah. Yeah. If you can't toxic, then maybe try poison or leech seed. Yeah, there's options. We got options. We got plenty of options here. I just see Fire Gym now. Yes, that is the problem. League cards are nice world building, but they could at least do something like the gym badge type boost in Gen 2. Oh yeah. I kind of do miss the league cards though. I think they were such a good addition in terms of lore. So I was very disappointed when like Scarlet and Violet didn't have the league cards, because I was like, but this was so good. And it's literally just a wall of text. It's easy to set up, but I guess then it would have been complicated, because then you gotta get each trainer's individual league. I don't know, but they already have the system working here. Okay, so they got the steam engine going. Oh, they also use rapids. Wonderful. Better have a burn heal. Blaine was onto something. I don't think we outspeed. I don't think we outspeed here. I think we're gonna lose another point to the roly-coly. What is happening? Round. And roly-coly won't kill it. You won't kill it, right? 1 HP. Dang it. How is she going to get through the actual game? This is the biggest roadblock, unfortunately. The other gym trainers are all stronger than me. I fight her next. Alright. Let's see how badly this goes. When do you plan on dyeing your in-game character's hair to the right color? It doesn't exist in this game, so never, unfortunately. Okay, so my strat here is to use ingrain, so I don't die. Hello, D-Mads. You don't concern yourself with other trainers trying to sabotage your efforts. If you could get a move that hits everyone, that would help. Yeah, it would, like Surf. My idea is Seed Bomb the roly-coly at the start, yeah. Well, I could Pin Missile this and land it, but like Tackle's most effective here. And then I still gotta somehow defeat the Sizzlipede. Oh, and it's using Sand Attack. That's lovely. Oh, thankfully the Salandit's helping me. Not the Salandit, the Sizzlipede is helping me. Oh, I dodged. Oh, this is a nice guy, Sizzlipede. Now I feel bad for attacking him. Wait, it failed? It didn't just retarget the Sizzlipede? So bug bite. Oh no. Did my ingrain not oh, I got flinched, didn't I? I got flinched. So I can't even hit the man. Yeah, they could have something like league cards at least for plot relevant trainers. You would expect the office guy waiting for his drug dealer down. True. True. Now, no switching out. I would switch out, but no switching out. I could use a potion, though. That's about the extent of what Pharaoh Seed is allowed to do. Oh, but it's using Coil, which boosts its attack stat as well. So now he's gonna do more damage. I think we can't even beat the gym challenge. We are so cooked. Catch it helped you, but Pia doesn't have this Pokemon on her team. The best I can do is slowly tackle it and hope that this thing that's got maxed out attack stat just keeps spamming Coil. My hope is that he just continues to spam that move and not attack us. Doesn't the Sizzlipede have fire type moves? Maybe. Hello, Snorlax. How did Pia win this? That is the question I want to know. Okay, it has Flame Wheel. Listen to Mobile, but you can get me motivated to do some non-cycling exercises. Hit the gym. Let's go. Let's go. Hit the gym. I want to hit the gym. All right. How bad are the? Yeah. You can't miss, and then he will destroy us with the. I don't even think Eldegoss can take a single hit here. But I'm gonna try anyways. Wait, we're faster? Nope. Nope. Well, this is the first time I've lost the Cabo Gym Challenge. How did she win? Pia briefly switched her specialty to ground type for this gym, right? Also, thank you. Thank you, Danteon, for remembering. Really appreciate. Helps a lot. It's my favorite Pokemon, Bayleaf. Can you catch it and put it in the box? Are you turning into a Psyduck? I am turning into a Psyduck. Yeah, I think we might have to go the catching route, despite this not really being on her team. Cause like the Sizzlipede just sweeps us. Unless there's like a ground. I don't think any of my guys can learn a ground type move though. That's the other problem. Let me see. Pharaoh Seed, Steenie. I think we checked this last time. There just wasn't anything. I have at least an hour to stream, which is great. Let me see. Sorry, trying to figure out the Lynch situation as well real quick. It's just, we got Steenie, we got Pharaoh Seed, and we got Eldegoss. I'm pretty sure Eldegoss cannot learn anything. Also, let me switch views so you can see what I'm seeing. Okay. So we got Eldegoss. I don't think it has a ground type move. I mean, I could set up like Reflex and stuff. We could try using reflect. We could we could try the attract strategy of making the enemy fall in love with us, and then I think I'm gonna go grab the TM for attract. I think. Let's see, Pharaoh Seed. It's gonna learn Iron Head soon. That's not gonna be useful here. Thunder Wave though. Thunder Wave would be useful. Self-destruct. I could just blow up. Or Revenge would be good, but I think this is like a late game. Yeah, Stolen Side. Dang it. Payback? Payback? I think this is also late game though. Wait, Route 2? Wait, is this on the island? Is Payback? TM57? TM69. Which one are you? Which one are you? 57. Wait, this is behind the professor's house. We can get this. Notepad. Hold on. Get TMs. Alright, so we're gonna get attract from Route 5. We're gonna get payback from Prof's house. There was another move I wanted to try, right? Reflect. We'll get reflect from center, which is right here, so I'm just gonna buy it right now. Yeah, let's buy reflect. We can afford to splurge a little bit. We can splurge a little. Also, sorry I was not able to read chat at all during that. Might as well go for the mushroom. That is true, but the problem with the mushroom is it's in a rare den, so we gotta do the den spoofing thing. Can you release the fire types after the challenge? I might. I think you need to access the box to release. Yeah. You could get Rain Dance on Fungus and then use Weather Ball. It's funny that when you type on your computer, your Inkling character starts talking. I guess she used a lot of healing items, maybe. You could try to breed war. This still requires me to get Fungus though, that's the problem. I'm gonna get Protect as well, because we gotta stall through that fire thing at some point. When do you usually stream? So Thursday nights I stream on Twitch, but it's like Splatoon with Squidman and friends. Last night's stream was kind of fun, so I have some interesting, I might make some shorts out of it, because we had several funny moments. Probably won't make them into like a video, but, you know. Okay, so we're gonna grab Payback. Which, I mean, that should be very useful against the Litwick as well, because it's Dark type. The Pokemon stuff, I usually stream Fridays, so on this day, today, but like 3 hours earlier than this. So whatever time zone you are, it's usually 3 hours before this that I stream. Litwick is a ghost. Yeah, so he's weak to dark, right? Right? Okay, I believe Attract is down here. Okay. When is the next Can X Become Champion series? Good question. I'm waiting for whatchamacallit. My brain is now turning off. I'm trying to decide what other moves I need to pick up. I'm waiting for voice lines from people because I have the Lance video. It's like halfway done, but like I'm still missing voice lines from 2 people, so I can't finish the video. And even then, it'll probably take me like a whole week of editing to do the rest of it. Charm could be good. Bounce could. Oh, she can learn payback as well. This is Oppo's move though. We can't even get to it. I think that's about all the moves we'll pick up. Just spam Attract. Like that's such a sleazy move to use. Just make them simp, and that's how we win, I suppose. I think that's gonna be the plan. Just make them all fall in love with us. Okay. They may have been what you meant, but you said Litwick is a dark type. Ah, my bad. Ghost is weak to ghost and dark. Yeah, hello, Star. ZA? Yeah, I'll try to do ZA character lens. I'm a bit scared because I don't know how they'll go. Alright, the question is, do we try to catch the mushroom? Do we try to catch the mushroom now, or do we try to Kabu Gym first, and then if we fail, we try to catch the mushroom? I think we try without mushroom. But then we'll need the mushroom anyways, because there's no way this team is gonna beat Kabu. Like, even with a track strategy, like, we don't have any... No, not Kabutops, just Kabu. No, not EX, Sword and Shield. Okay, so like, Arcanine? Oh my gosh. Okay, so Arcanine takes half... I mean, he takes normal damage from normal type moves. We have those. Normal damage from dark type moves. We'll have that. So maybe there's like some copium way of winning against Kappa with this team, but like realistically, we can't really dish out any damage with it. But like, should we fail anyways first? Just believe in the heart of the cards. Alright, that's all I need. Oh no, universe. Why? I live in Switzerland, so it's like before school ends. Yeah, sorry. Time zones. Not much I can do about that. Okay, can I buy super potions though? Yes. Okay, we're gonna buy super potions. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and you have used it in the past. That is true. That is true. Yeah, Fungus is the mushroom. Yeah, Arcanine's Intimidate. We don't even have any buffing moves. Like, our guys can't even buff themselves. They're just flowers. Ah, Pia's here. Hi, Pia. I made it this far, at least. But now I'm not sure I can make it any further. Yeah, me neither. Honest. Same. Girl. Girl. Absolutely same. I don't know how you made it through this, because she shows up in the Hammerlock gym after this. We see her here, and then you're like, ah, she must have lost, because, you know, fire beat grass. And then you get the right hand's gym, and she's just there. And I'm like, what? How? So I don't... Can I really beat the fire gym? I don't know. I don't know either. I'm living this character right now, like... I can't even clear the challenge part. Okay, I feel like if she's struggling this much, I feel like the reason she's struggling this much is because she needs the mushroom. So I'm gonna go figure out how to get the mushroom real quick. How do we get the mushroom? Giant's mirror. So level 20. That's too high for Kabu. But Bridge Field. Morlo. This raid done number 59. Morlo does show up. Raid done number 59. I mean, it's on the Dappled Grove. We have access to Dappled Grove right now. We're gonna go get the mushroom first. As much as I want to believe in the heart of the cards, I think talking to Pia gave me enough of a reason. I see a hot dog. Oh, you got a hot dog. Okay, thank you. Hello, Gerald. I don't know if I remember you, Gerald. I feel like you've asked me before if I remember you, though. It's like looking in a mirror. Your answer is Lotad or Ludicolo, but she doesn't have one. There's a fantastic... Oh yeah, we could do the game. We could do the game and get paralysis as well. So we can make them fall in love, paralyze them, and then hit them with our weakest move 20 times and hope they don't attack a single time. But most importantly, I need a wishing piece, which we do have one of. So that's good. Yeah, well, I'll do a Rotom Rally. No. Rotom Rally. Get me... Rotom Rally. I want shiitake for lunch, right? I haven't had shiitake in such a long time. I wanted to get shiitake from the store, but like... For some reason, they always look moldy. I know they're mushrooms, but like they look like they have mold on them, so I don't buy them. I don't know, maybe it's just because they're farm-raised shiitake? I don't know. We did it. Bought a grind Rotom. Don't you get it after the first completion? Here's a little souvenir. TM. Thunderwave, just once. Just one. Just one. Oh yeah, we should get the green bike outfit. You're right. You're so right. Makeover. Yeah, grass type. Isn't mold also a fungus? It is. Mold is in fact also a fungus, but I mean, something's gotta eat the mushrooms, you know? Okay, so now I gotta get to Dappled Grove and find the exact place where this thing can spawn and hope it's not already active, but I might have to beat it up. Complaining about moldy mushrooms is like complaining about wet water. Yeah, if the water is wet from like toxic water, yes, I would absolutely complain. The poison in my water. Okay, we're in the Dappled Grove, and I believe it's this right then. Unfortunately, the maps aren't that good on Cerebi. But I think this checks out, right? This is the map? No. Open image. There's the tree. We have the tree. This is it. This is what we're looking for. And now we have to get the purple beam. So to get the purple beam, you either need a lot or you gotta do the slow text speed and turn the game off before the beam spawns. This is so stupid. So this is what we're gonna have to do, unfortunately. I mean, the other option is that Pia just spent forever trying to get through this, but I don't even remember how to do this trick. That's the worst part. Okay. So Is it fungus or fungus? Eat more mushroom. I don't know what the question means. Have you ever been poisoned? Food poisoning, not fatal poisoning. I mean, I don't know if I've been food poisoned, but I have eaten something that is considered poison before without realizing. Alright, a little bit of energy trickling out of the den. You gain 50 watts. Wait, did I change it to slow? This is slow. Okay. Alright. Doesn't seem to be anything in the den. Want to throw in a wishing piece. So I have to turn this off. Like the moment I push the button. And if it's not the deep purple one, like if there's no flame in the water, I need to reset the game. Would you like to save your adventure so far? So as soon as I hit yes. Alright, chat. I'm gonna trust you guys. I'm gonna trust you guys to tell me if it's the deep purple beam. I don't know if I can push this fast. I pushed it too soon. No. Okay, it's the red beam. So that's not useful for us. So now we're gonna have to reset until it's purple beam. How could you possibly have eaten poison? Oh hey, Raidens. Yeah, Raiden Shoguns. Specifically in the US, it's very strict on food safety laws. If they allow it to be sold, they're safe to eat even if they look moldy. You'd be surprised about the stuff they let you eat in the US. It's not necessarily all that good for your body, but you know, someone lobbied for it. Oh, Lucky Duck, you have Switch 2. It's my job to have a Switch 2. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything you didn't want to throw a wishing piece in. Would you like to save your adventure so far? Normal. That's normal. Okay, we gotta restart again. I also have welcome tour. I never made the welcome tour video. I want to make a video on welcome tour, but at the same time, it's gonna flop, so I haven't. Even though I really want to. Why are you hunting for a fat beam then? Because that's where the mushroom shows up. And we need the mushroom. Because Pia is cooked. You can't even beat the gym challenge for Cabo. Like, is that bad? Welcome Tour doesn't deserve a video. Deserves a video criticizing for being an ad. Okay, that's still red. You're fighting the Roaring Knight? What is the Roaring Knight? Do you have a metronome to make the trick easier? Unfortunately not. But to answer the poison question, so apricots, which are a fruit, usually they have a seed, which most people throw away. But some people don't do this. Do not do this. Don't do this. Don't do this, but you can dry the pit of an apricot, and when you break it open, there is an edible seed. Edible. Should not eat. Do not eat it. Inside of the apricot seed, and that thing, you can eat it, but you shouldn't eat it because it has arsenic, which is a poison. And yes, you can just buy it in the US as well. So despite there being poison in it, and the fact that if you eat too many of them, it will unalive you. So like, don't. Especially if it tastes bitter. Even though arsenic has no flavor. But I have eaten it in the past, despite it being a known poison. So technically I have eaten poison. I would not recommend. Random question, opinion on peanut butter. It tastes delicious, but it's got butter in the name for a reason, which is that it's really high fat. And that's one thing I've noticed about life in the US, is a lot of food here is really high fat. Like, we got low fat milk, 1% fat milk or whatever, and then I look at the daily percentage of fat in the low fat milk and it's 9%, and I'm like, what do you mean this is low fat? If I have 10 cups of this, I've maxed out on my fat for the day. This is not low. This is not low. I mean, I suppose it's lower compared to like whole milk, but who on earth eats peanut butter? I eat peanut butter. Yum yum. I shouldn't talk about food because I have not had lunch and I don't know when/what I can have for lunch. Also, why does this purple beam not show up yet? This is like the purple beam. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. We got the purple beam. We got the purple. I mean, if nobody on Earth ate peanut butter, then they would stop producing it. That is true. Complaining worked, right? I've also been thinking about complaining a lot. It's such a weird tangent. So like a lot of people, as soon as you start complaining about stuff, like people don't like it. We don't like complainers. Even I don't like it when people complain. But at the same time, if you never complain about a thing, then it just never changes. Ah, dang it. Okay, now I have to do the reset thing, right? Let me make sure this is the right den. So, yes, okay, so there's Canonically. We want a Morlo, so we're gonna invite others. And then I'm gonna hope that this doesn't somehow dox me. Date and time. And then we make it tomorrow. And then we turn the game back on and we leave. And I know people complain about this still being in the game, but like I'm glad it's a feature. Okay, and then we get another chance. And then we keep resetting until we get the Pokemon. So that's the plan, that's the grind. Okay. And then we quit. Yeah, I like Cherubi. I do like Cherubi. The amount of arsenic tend to not be lethal. It's only a risk if you eat it every day or big amounts of it. Exactly. Can you go to the Isle of Armor? I don't have the DLC on this Switch, unfortunately. And I'm not about to buy a DLC a second time, especially for the 2-version game. So, no. I mean, I could just catch it in a different... But also I want to see how Pia got it, right? So, like, Pia doesn't have the DLC. She's just a rando. She ain't got money for no DLC. I'm allergic to peanut butter, so I don't really care about it. That is valid. Right, I should complain about my homework in hopes that lessons for the next year. If only it worked that way, though, you know. We'll get the mushroom at some point, surely. Is fungus not a DLC? Oh, I think we are thinking of fungus. This is a different mushroom. This is Morlo. The Switch 2 menu screen is so much less manufactured. That is true. Why are we talking about eating arsenic? They asked if I've eaten poison. And technically I have. What type is Mortal? I don't want to accidentally miss this thing. It's Grass Fairy. It should look like a mushroom. Who's that Pokemon? Invite others. So what chat is saying is I can live with more thrill if I eat a bunch. No, no, do not eat arsenic. Do not. Just don't. DLC train tickets. True. I searched up if Among Us has an uncommon spawn rate, so you encounter a lot of the other ones. That is also true, but it should show up. It should. We just gotta believe. We just gotta grind it out. Rise and grind. This is the Pokemon way. We repeat, rinse, and pray that they give us the Pokemon we need. The DLC doesn't move over the base game. It's official. Well, no, it does. I just have a different account. Because my account on the Switch 1 was like a shared account with my brother. And so we have like the 2-factor and everything. So it's like, oh, I want to open up the eShop. It's like he gets a text. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. It's just, so I was like, all right, this is a chance for me to just make an individual account. I mean, it's about time. I'm like 30 something at this point. I should have my own Switch account. So I'm starting everything fresh. So I'll show you. Like I don't really have many games on the Switch 2 yet. I got Car Quest because I love Car Quest. You know, you've been around the channel for a while. I have a new Splatoon save, and then it's like I did Sea of Stars is like the only game I finished on here. I put Pikachu and Eevee on because I needed some B-roll over the summer. Mario Kart World, like, and then I've just been playing Sophie, and that's it. Like, this is a new experience. What's your favorite Pokemon type? I think I like grass types, which is why I'm willing to put up with this shenanigans of this run. I don't know. I think they're chill. I like the grass dudes. The Pokemon sleep experience is real. True. Time skipping holiday is gonna end soon. No! You can find Morlo in Hammerlock Hills too, but it's too over-leveled. Which is the other problem. I should probably have a counter at this rate for how long it's taken for me to even get the Morlo. I mean, there is a chance that Cerebi is just outright lying to me about this being a 2-star raid. Because we do get the 2-star raids showing up, but like... maybe it's a 2-star, but it only shows up after you have a certain amount of badges? Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna keep a counter. This is what, our 4th? I'm just gonna say this is our 4th. I know it's not the 4th, but like, I'm just gonna treat it as... I can just look at the date. I can just look at the date, and that's how we'll know how many days it's been. Because today is the 3rd, and we've already done 9 encounters, and this is encounter number 10. Surely the mushroom will show up after 10 resets, right? Please don't go over base shine. Okay, that's Contini. That's not Morlo. That's the same type. Who else has played Car Quest on an airplane? Exactly. Oh, did I ever tell the plane story on stream about my flight back to the US and how I fumbled? Because if not, I can tell you guys a story about my flight back to the US and how I fumbled. Marlo! Marlo wants to know! Yes! Okay, so let me not reset, but let me actually save the game so that if I for some reason die here, we'll use Pharaoh Seed. Or like we for some reason failed to catch it. Okay, so I guess even Morlo wants to hear the story, so we will tell the story. We'll bring Pharaoh Seed. Pharaoh Seed should be good. Okay. So I was flying back from Bulgaria to the US this summer because I went to visit my grandparents, and I felt great over there. I was very happy. which is why I'm kind of like, maybe I should just move back to Bulgaria for a bit. TBD. So on my first flight, it's like Bulgaria to Germany. Nothing big happens. Nothing interesting. Blah blah blah. Let me make sure I use the right move against this Morlo. Morlo is weak to steel type. Perfect. So on my second flight, which is from Germany to Atlanta, because I'm in the state of Georgia, I sit near the back of the plane. I got the window seat. It's nice and chill there. Nice window seat. I like the window seat. Also, I struggle to sleep on planes, so I either have to sleep on the little food tray where you're supposed to put your food, but it's very hard to sleep on that because 9 times out of 10 the person in front of me likes to like chuck their seat all the way back, and the amount of times I've gotten my head hit is ridiculous, and then you have barely any space. Like I need to be like gymnast level flexible just to be able to sleep, like try to fall asleep on your desk. So I picked up the window seats. That way I can like lean on the window and kind of fall asleep. So usually there's either nobody sitting next to me or it's like a random dude. But this time around, gamers, it's a girl. Approximately my age. So I should say woman. It's a woman this time. Let me interrupt this. So it's a woman this time. And not just a woman, but a very attractive lady. Like I'd say very conventionally attractive. Like a solid, I'd say like a solid like 8 or 9. Like very very good looking. I'm gonna use friend ball because this thing is a friend. And we do the little hi thing, but then there's no real conversation. I've only ever had like a conversation on a plane once with like a stranger sitting next to me. And I had, you know, I've seen the internet. I've seen all the girls complaining. They're like, oh, this random guy talked to me and there's nothing I could do. So, I'm like, you know, I'm socially anxious. I'm not gonna talk to this girl right now. Yes, this is the story Squidman keeps pestering me about. This is the story. So at first I'm like, ah, whatever. Pretty girl, I'll mind my own business, doesn't matter. Just gonna enjoy the flight. Then she's not there. But then like the flight starts and I'm noticing like in my peripheral that this girl is doing a lot of mirroring behavior. So like if I yawn, I notice that she suddenly starts yawning, like right after I yawn, and I'm like, this is kind of suspicious. Why are usually people only yawn when you yawn if they're observing you? And then it'd be like, oh, I lift up my phone to change my music, and then she suddenly starts moving around. So I'm like, is this girl like trying to like, is she watching me? Like, am I being watched right now? Am I being noticed? So it kind of awkwarded me out a little bit, and then I was like, I'll be a little mirror silly back. So like when the cabin crew passed around, they're like, okay, it's time for the drinks. And she got a Coke with ice, Coca-Cola with ice, and I was like, you know, I haven't decided what I want to drink, but like that actually sounded really good. So I was like, I'll have the same. And I could tell she made a face. It was like, why would someone say I'll have the same? So I was like, okay, this is getting awkward. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna talk to this. I've zero intention of talking to this person. But that's kind of how the flight started. And the rest of the flight was kind of just minding each other's own businesses. She was reading a book, which is something I find very attractive. I don't know. I like intelligence. I don't have a type, but like a girl reading a book looks really pretty to me. Like, don't judge. Don't, you know, do I have conventional attractiveness? No. I am more similar to an ogre than I am to a handsome young man. I could pass for a British pub goer. I don't know. Are you sure it's not the book you find pretty? I don't know. Just girls with books, I like. It just looks nice. Well, Spuddy knows. Spuddy knows what it looked like, so I guess Spuddy could say, Spuddy could give a non-biased answer to that question. But I should teach moves real quick before I forget to teach moves. Anyways, so the flight goes on. There's not really much going on. Like I watched the Minecraft movie, so you know, I should have completely lost any interest in me. But then I had to get up to use the restroom, and I usually just hope that nobody's next to me so I don't have to like ask them to move. But this time that, you know, she was next to me, so I had to ask her to move. And then when I got back, I sit down and she's like, "I'm sorry, I dropped my bookmark." So this girl, she heckin' dropped her bookmark under my foot area, so I have to like get my bookmark. And this was the perfect opportunity for us to talk. It was the perfect opportunity for me to be like, "What book are you reading?" Because it's been like 5 hours into the flight, and she has been reading this book, like, with so much excitement and attention. Like, I'm just curious what this book is at this point. Because what is this book that you read for like 5 hours, no problems, you only stop to eat, literally, right? So I'm just curious at this point. I'm like, what's going on here? We're gonna get rid of Pin Missile, it's useless. Yeah, the Minecraft movie was a cringe fest, I agree. It's like the worst movie I've seen. But anyways, I passed her the bookmark, and you know, instead of doing the normal thing, which is then you try to strike up a conversation, I just don't. But then at this point, I'm very curious about the book, and you know, because she asked me about the bookmark, I was like, okay, I made eye contact. She definitely looks pretty. It's not just a book. I should talk to her, but I also don't want to disturb her. You know, we're in flight. Like, there's nowhere you can go. If it gets awkward, you're kind of just stuck there. So I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to this girl. Maybe when the flight ends, I'll ask her. You know, what was this book you were reading? I'm curious. But other than that, no further intention. Well, the flight keeps going, and because it's a like flight over the Atlantic, they do this thing where I'm checking if steel type moves do anything against fire real quick. I'm pretty sure they don't. I just want to make sure I don't get rid of a move. I have to reteach it a moment later. So they turn off the lights. Okay, they don't do anything. They turn off the lights, and this girl, the moment they turn off the lights, looks up in distress. She's like, "Oh no, I cannot read my book anymore." And I noticed that she's looking up in distress. So what do I do? What do I do 0.5 seconds after I notice that she's in distress? Grass types don't do anything either, so we're gonna get rid of Mega Drain. Without even thinking, I reach over to my window shade and I lift it up. I lift up the window shade. Don't even think about it. Wait, what did I not teach it Thunderwave? And then she looks even more flabbergasted over the fact that I lifted up the window shade. And does the little cute smile and goes, "Oh, thank you." And then she keeps reading, but then I have to live with the consequence because the way this window is placed, if I move my head forwards at all, I will be blocking the sunlight. And the whole time I'm thinking, you know, I like reading. Reading by the sun is such a nice thing. I would be very happy if someone did this. And already committed to lifting up the window thing, so I can't. Well, because if I want to sleep, I would lean on the window. So now I can't sleep anymore. I cannot lean on this window because I will be blocking the light. I cannot like move forward to try to sleep on the little tray table because I'd be blocking the light. I can't interact with my the TV, so I can change the movies because I would be blocking the light. So I was just sitting listening to music on my phone for the next like 3.5 hours just so that this random girl could enjoy reading her book with just the most excited book reading I've ever seen. And by this point, I don't know, maybe it's the fact that I've only slept for 2 hours, maybe it's, a little bit of anxiety from flying, maybe it's, the personal preference of, I think it just looks really, I don't know, I like the aesthetic of girl reading a book. I was like, I'm interested in this person. One could say I've been hit by the attract. So mentally, I was like, okay, well, I'll at least ask about the book. Maybe I'll be like, hey, like, what do you do in Georgia? Blah 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 blah. I didn't do any of that. I panicked. So the flight lands, and I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna ask what this girl, what was the book? At least ask what the book is, because I was curious what the book was, because I'm sick of all these movies on the planes. They're kind of boring. I've already seen all the movies I want to see. And I'm just like, I'm gonna ask her, but then as we start to land, I can tell that she's starting to feel a little queasy, a little barfy, a little plane sick, a little not too well. So, unfortunately, the moment we land, she is definitely experiencing a lot of stomach pain and is not in the mood to have a conversation. And I think to myself, dang it, now it's just a dumb time to ask, because this girl is now done reading her book, she's bent over in pain, and I was tempted to just be like, hey, are you okay? Is there anything you need? But then I was like, but then if I say that out loud, like, everyone in the plane can hear it because they're around you. And it's awkward. It's awkward. So I'm just like, it's too late to say something. But, because she is sitting next to me when people start to get up from the flight. She gets up, and then we make, like, eye contact for, like, a solid, like, 5 seconds. And she gets off the plane. And then part of me was like, okay, I'm gonna bank on the final stretch, the final hope, gamers, is when we're waiting for our luggage to come out. Because that belt line, it goes around very slowly, and at some point, she's gonna have to come and wait for her luggage as well. But unfortunately, because her stomach was destroyed during the landing, this girl did not make it through passport control. Like, she just didn't. She just never got to the belt line with the bag, and I had to wait for my bag for a really long time, but she just never got to that point. So I never got to talk to her. But I was like, man, I wish I would have asked what book it was, at least. And that's the story of the plane girl, and how I should have said something. I should have at least asked what the book was, sort of like introduce myself. I don't know. At the same time, I don't want to be awkward, but like, I don't know. It was one of those things where it was, in the moment, it felt like the universe is like pointing to this person, and they're like, talk to her, this is your person. Talk to this person. Speak to them now. And I just didn't. I just, like not to be religious, but it's a little like God going, this is for you. Just talk. And then my reaction is, be socially anxious and don't say anything. So anyways, I might be dying alone. But that's the story of Plane Girl. Yeah, I flinched and I couldn't move. It's unfortunate, but I think at this rate we just try to catch them if I can't beat them. There was more I wanted to say, but I forget. Oh, someone asked if I had a girlfriend before. I did. There was this girl I dated for like 7 years, but it didn't work out. Not because I wasn't trying, but because unfortunately she had very unrealistic expectations and was just bored of having a comfortable life where you don't have to worry about anything except having a good time. And unfortunately, that was more than she could handle, unfortunately, for some reason, which I to this day do not understand. But I ended up getting cheated on, so I've been cheated on with the guy she told me not to worry about. Which was not a pleasant experience at all, let me tell you. But I think we finally got a point. So anyways, yeah, my dating life has not been the best. Let's just say that. Brother, are you good? Brother, are you good? Do I sound like I'm good? Anyways, yeah, I mean, I moved on at this point. I mean, you know, I still remember it. It still kind of stings. It still stings, but like, I've moved on. And then the worst part is she tried to get back with me several times, and I'm like, no. Just no. Like, no. Similar thing happened to me. Met a girl, open friendly, we had an easy time talking, but never got to name a number. Yeah, it is. Honestly, I relate though. There was this barista wanted to compliment him on his looks, so no matter how much. Yeah, I mean, I think if you just drop a compliment, it's never bad. Like, if someone thinks your compliment is bad, that's a them issue. Because if someone compliments me, I'm not like, oh, this person's trying to hit on me. I'm just like, oh, that's nice. I thought I looked nice. I appreciate that. That's sweet, and that would make my day. So like, yo, dude, looking great today. I'd be like, heck yeah, thank you. And then if they want to talk further, I mean, that's a different story. But you know, just a compliment. I don't think a compliment's a bad thing in general, unless you have like ulterior motives. Imagine in another universe, you asked her what book it was, which led to a conversation, which led to a date, which led to a couple, which led to a marriage. Yeah. And then we'd have, could my girlfriend become champion? But unfortunately, that video's never gonna happen. Okay, I think I'm gonna. Am I allowed to revive between battles? Because I kind of want to revive between battles. I kind of want to revive between battles. I'm not gonna revive between battles, but I'm gonna save because we do have 2 points. And I might have to hop off soon. I have at least 10 more minutes of stream left, but we'll see. Opix. Sorry to say this, but I giggled when you said you got cheated on. Please don't. No! No! That kind of stings too. It's safer to err on the side of caution. You're right to wait until you arrive. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to make her feel awkward. Also, I could tell that she was feeling sick. Like, she had like a big puffy jacket and stuff. And like tissues to blow her nose every couple of minutes. So like, I could tell that she wasn't feeling all that good. So I don't wanna, you know, disturb her. I hope at least she enjoyed reading. Like, at the end of the day, I mean, the whole reason the window thing is like, I hope she enjoyed the read. Hope it was a good flight. I hope it was a good seat mate, as one might say. Maybe not a soulmate, but a seat mate. Why did Thunderwave not do anything? Did it miss? Never give someone who's burned you a second chance. Lesson I had to learn the hard way. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Had to go walk the dog. Did we get the mushroom? We did get the mushroom. Now we need to take down this Vulpix. Well, don't say that, you'll find someone one day. I hope so. There was a person I was kind of interested in over the summer, but like turned out she was taken, so I'm like, well, I was too shy to talk to her as well. So I think my problem is I'm too shy to talk to women, which sucks. But it is what it is. I'm too shy. I see someone and I'm like, aw, she's pretty. I don't want to talk to her, I'm scared. Okay, but let's focus on the positives. You opening the window for her will probably stick with her forever. Maybe she'll remember you if you ever meet her again. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Very nice thing too. Exactly. Your videos are amazing. Thank you. Yeah, we should stick to the videos topic. Okay, I have Astonish as my only damaging move. I think the roly-coly now cannot hit that hard, which is good. My problem is whenever I talk to women, they instantly feel awkward and dislike me. And, I mean, see, that's... yeah. I think it depends on, like, the situation, and... you know, some people are okay with being approached in certain situations and not in others, and it's like, well, good luck figuring out which situation is the appropriate one this day and age. Side topic, is anyone here participating in the Grand Challenge? I am not doing too bad. What's the Grand Challenge? Okay, other side topic though, with this new moveset, we're doing very good. Yeah, talking to people is hard, but talking to people is also interesting. It really depends on the person. Sometimes they're, you know, they could just be antisocial. They could be tired. They could be sick. They could be stressing about something else. It's not always like, oh, how dare you talk to me? How dare, oh, ew. Worst you can say is no, right? Ew. Now, sometimes just, you know, you're having a bad day. You don't want to talk to anyone. I completely understand. And because I don't like to bother people, I just assume everyone's having a bad day and I just don't talk to anyone, which is not a good approach either, but that is also part of why I enjoyed being in Europe. Like, in Europe, everyone looks like they hate you, but, like, once they start talking, it's like the best conversation you'll ever have. Whereas in the US, everyone is like smiley and looks like they love you, but then you talk to them and they're like, ew. And it's just like, no! No, not like this. Not the ew. I don't know if that's something anyone who's been between the two continents has noticed, but... wait, did I knock it out or was that the Sizzlipede? I was not looking. Challenger P is gonna end with a knot. No. No. Okay, so technically we have 2 points. Wait, we have 3 points. We can get 2 more points, but I think I'm legally required to get the Sizzlipede point. Always find a person that admires you from afar. Thank you. But at the same time, I don't want to be a lonely old man. Perhaps this really was how Pia made it past this gym. That is true. Just brute force. I guess you could say you were astonished. Yeah. All right, we're gonna use our heal on the Morlo. Heal the Morlo. And then Eldegoss is gonna be our start fodder. So it's gonna slow down the thing that hits us. And then once it kills us, we'll switch over to Morlo and then we'll take it down. That's the strategy. Okay. Let's go. In case you missed the Grand Challenge, is an online videos competition. Ah, yeah. Thanks. Don't forget to make a wish when you blow out the candle. May not be your birthday, but it is Koramora's birthday. That counts for something. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so what's my strategy here? I can use Round to kill the Salandit, and then I just have to kill the Sizzlipede somehow. Oh wait, no, the Sizzlipede actually takes care of the Salandit, so I should just go after Sizzlipede. Once I had a friend text a girl and tell her I liked her, and she said, why? Why? Oh. See, but that's self-esteem. That's like, what could you possibly see in me? And it's just like, aw. I don't know, everyone's awesome in their own kind of way, you know? So true, everyone in Europe looks like they saw you murder your family, but as soon as you talk to them, it's like the best comment. Exactly. It's the duality of man. I forget the Salandit is a hater. It really is a hater, and I think she has another Pokemon after the Salandit as well. Oh no, you're not supposed to team up on me! Supposed to get the landed. The duality of Europeans, so true. And I have the European problem. Like I look like I'm miserable, which I mean sometimes, but I'm not helping the case. But a lot of times I'm more than happy to have a conversation with a person, and I think anyone in this chat who has talked with me can like vouch for that. Well, I don't know about the looking miserable part. Maybe I don't look as miserable as I think I do, but I have that resting angry person face. But then it's like I talk to people, I'm like, yeah, always happy to talk. Okay, so the what's this? How do I win here? How do I win here, gamers? Because we need Pharaoh Seed to live. We need Pharaoh Seed to survive. We need the Salandit to not exist. But we also need to kill the Sizzlipede. Okay, I'm just gonna astonish, and that's not gonna do anything because we're on fire now. That was a critical. That was okay. Kill the Salandit. That's not the Salandit. That's me. Salandit, please attack the Sizzlipede. Frick. Okay, we're gonna strike. It's the closest you get to hear me to swearing. Okay, I'm gonna use Strength Sap on the Salandit so that it can't kill Pharaoh Seed, and then we're gonna hope that Pharaoh Seed doesn't die. Now, I've been told I have a large case of resting witch face and very annoyed sounding voice when I actually just about the conversation. Yeah. I'm Italian and African, and 99% of the time I look like a mafia boss. Heck yeah. Yeah, no, I'm same. Part of me is like scared to build muscle because then I will look like a thug. Like I'm about to rob someone and I'm like, nope, I would never. I would never. Can't confirm both ends. Yeah, kinda cool. I usually handle this quick challenge with gym ball. I usually handle this gym challenge with a quick ball. Please tell me that was me. Please tell me Pharaoh Seed's the one that killed it. I was reading chat. Congratulations on another mission cleared. Okay, perfect. Wait, that was it? Clearing Cabo gym missions like that. You're positively on. I thought I had one more to win. But it looks like we got it. We got it. We did it. We beat the gym test. We beat the gym test. We're gonna go heal now because Cabo will absolutely destroy me. They ran out of Pokemon. I guess so. I guess so. That's why people tend to think I'm the older sister when in fact I'm the younger sister. I mean, Spuddy, maybe you just have old lady energy, you know? Like old cat lady energy? Not positive, / positive. Don't build muscle to impress people, build muscle to pick up chunky animals. Exactly. That's the right attitude. That's the right attitude right there. Now to beat the 3 fully evolved fire types, right? And also I might have to like stop stream any moment. Like if garage door opens, I literally have to end stream. I'll just be like, okay, that's stream, everyone, okay. So just a heads up. I'm gonna see how with this ZA stuff goes, because I probably won't be able to stream next week unless they also do something next week, but we'll see. We'll see how things turn out. Otherwise, I might be streaming ZA next time I can stream, because that'll be the new game. Or I might just do my personal run of ZA and not stream any of it, because I suck at streaming anyways. Not, you know, when do you usually stream? Fridays, but like 4 hours earlier than this. But yeah, I'll probably do like my personal run of ZA, and then I'll do like a character run on streams for ZA once I know what's going on with the game. Because I feel like I'm gonna get spoiled if I stream it. Like, you guys are fine, but I'm sure there's gonna be like a random kid that shows up and you're gonna be like, did you get the mega shiny Ampharos? And I'll be like, what shiny Ampharos? And they'll be like, oh, it's 30 hours into the game. It just came out 20 minutes ago. But it was in the data leak mine. And I'll just be like, what do you mean? No, not like this. Not like this, child. Too bad we can't use Rain Dance. Yeah, it is very unfortunate. How did I never know you could leave after the gym mission? Yeah, you can just go back and heal. Ba, ba, ba. Just looking fit is good. No need to look like the Hulk. Exactly. Pre-ordered ZA. I get it on the 17th because I'm British. Aw. Yeah, I don't know when mine's gonna arrive because I pre-ordered it for delivery because I have lightheadedness, so I can't drive. Which means it's gonna get here like at 8 p.m. the day it comes out, which is very unfortunate. Unless I go to a physical store and purchase the Switch 1 version so I can also play it on the Switch 1, but then I'd be buying the same game twice and I don't even know if I'll like the game. So probably not a smart idea. I'm building muscle to improve athleticism. Yeah, exactly. Build muscle to stay healthy, especially like to avoid back pain and leg pain, because like I've noticed this with like old people. It is so important to have a good back and good knees. Like your knees especially, man, you gotta take care of your legs, do balance. You don't want to fall. You don't want to fall. Falling is not something you want to do. Alright, I'm gonna try to sing to this Ninetales. I'm gonna try to put it to sleep. Okay, both of us missed our attacks, which is a great way to start the fight. I'm glad my dad is sending me random texts of updating me. So they're almost... I have more time to stream, is what this means. I have at least 10 more minutes to stream. Skipping ZA for Danganronpa 2. Yeah, that's a good idea. Always good to exercise and stretch, yeah. 55% accuracy ain't doing me any favors right now. But it, you know, 55 accuracy, but it's gonna miss 3 times in a row. So I don't know if 50 counts. Best music in Sword and Shield. The climb towards Rose Tower during the Oleana episode. Sorry for the sneeze. Can Pia beat Kabu? Probably not. Alright, hopefully. Thank you, gamers. Hopefully we can survive with 1 HP. Hit it with the attract. It's gonna use Will-O-Wisp first, right? Nope, nope, please. Nope, nope. Alright. 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 Alright, that's cool. That's cool, Kabu. I love what you did there. Yeah, usually I try to mute the mic as soon as I stream, but I failed to push the button. I failed. A back. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Why did Payback hit first? Zen headbutt. Now the Ninetales is gonna go first. Okay. Yeah, Morlo can astonish. How did she beat this? How? Well, I mean, I suppose we can add an Oddish to the squad. Because she does have an Oddish and is just gonna get replaced by the hidden ability Oddish, but like... how's that gonna help? When he one-shots the fire? Like, yeah, we'll hit it with Astonish. Can't wait for this to one-shot the Ninetales right now. Our base 30 power ghost type move. This did nothing. I'm just gonna throw. We're just gonna lose this battle. We're gonna have. She passes. She beats this gym somehow. That's the thing. Like, in-game character beats this gym somehow. I think what I'll do before the next time I stream this is I'll like try to like big brain some sort of strategy. Cause I genuinely have zero idea. Like, what'd she do? Leech Seed protects. I don't think any of these guys can learn Leech Seed. That's the other problem. That's the other problem. Wait, Morlo can get it as an egg move from Bulbasaur. We can't get that. Execute. Pretty sure that's DOC. Rosalia, Cherubi, I mean, we could catch another grass type that we just don't use it in combat. We'll teach it Leech Seed. Yeah, cause we are like cooked here. Like, I have genuinely zero idea how we're gonna beat this. Let's see. Kabu. I'm gonna show you guys the little planning part. And I'll drag you to the other screen so I can read chat. Cheesy determination, I suppose. Can any of your Pokemon learn like Confuse Ray? Pharaoh Seed can, at least in older games. Yeah, that's what we're gonna see. So this is not Kabu. This is Kabu. This is what Kabu's sporting. He has Will-O-Wisp and then basically fire. And then Pia. This is what she has. So like, we already, like, the only other Pokemon we can catch is a Vileplume. We don't even have 6 Pokemon on the team. So somehow, with just these 5, she has cleared the fire type gym. And then this Vileplume gets replaced. And it has Chlorophyll, I guess, which doesn't help us, because if we set up Sun, then we're just gonna die even faster. Leech Seed is an egg move for Gossifleur as well. Best I can think of is just stall with chip damage. Right, and she doesn't have any items. She doesn't have a Mega Band, so she doesn't Dynamax, because like these other characters that can Dynamax, they have a thing. She doesn't. Even when you do the fight with her, she doesn't Dynamax. Let's see what else these guys could potentially learn, I guess. I mean, okay, so we can have a Vileplume fully evolved because it's level 21. Yeah, she can't Dynamax either, so, you know, easy baby game. Okay, we can Toxic Stone with a Vileplume, assuming it can live long enough to hit a Toxic. So I think that's the plan. Get Vileplume. Get Vileplume and then Toxic Stall. Being Toxic, Protect. What's the one move we use when we can't protect? We drop a potion. We potion. Okay. Oh, it can no attract, so maybe if it's male, we... Okay, so we're gonna go for Vileplume male specifically, so that we can use attract on Kabu's Ninetales. So we're going to attract Toxic, protect, and then like Venoshock or something. I don't know. struggle. Grassy terrain. I feel like Venoshock might be... Oh, can it learn Strength Sap? Because that would be nice. Substitute? Substitute? Eh? We have no way of getting our health back. But if we can substitute... If we have enough health to drop a substitute, that would be very useful. Okay. Now Shinotic, what can Shinotic learn? Well, we got Confuse Ray. Wait, that's the fully evolve. Wait, we can evolve this. Evolve the mushroom. Evolve the mushroom. Pianotes. So we're gonna evolve the mushroom. We're gonna teach it Confuse Ray. I mean, we can give it Endure. It's not gonna do anything. Leech Seed. We could try to give it Leech Seed somehow. Leech Seed, maybe. And then Protect, so we can stall. Oh, it learns Strength Sap from Morlo, though? I don't... When does Morlo... Oh, Morlo already knows Strength Sap! Hey, that could work. That could work. That's better than Substitute. Strength Sap. From more... We're gonna be doing some breeding. There's gonna be breeding involved in this. Okay, so Strength Sap. Confuse Ray. Protect, and then just a move to... Wait, Moonlight. We can just spam heals. Moonlight. Unless there's like something to boost my special defense. I mean, Light Screen, but that doesn't seem like a good idea. Drain Punch? That could be. Potentially. Amnesia? Special defense though. What about Stockpile? This is the one time I want to use Stockpile, but that sounds like not a smart idea. Yeah, Giga Drain is better. Yeah, we could run Substitute. Could just keep Attract. I don't know. We'll have a Drain move. Yeah, P is very determined. Yeah, this is the determination arc, because I genuinely have no idea how she beat this, but she did beat this somehow. So now it's my job to figure out how the heck she could have possibly done this. We're gonna put Charm on the Eldegoss. I hopefully can learn Charm, so we can like kill things by making them not do any damage. Well, she might have won against right hand. I don't know, but she did get 2 right hands somehow. Oops, you did not see that. Give me food. Okay, I'll plan the rest of this later. I'm very hungry. I'm gonna see if there's anything to snack until then, but okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do some planning between streams, and then I'll prep for whenever we do start, and then we'll go from there. So the next stream, when we do start the stream, or would you guys like to see the process? Because I can show the process if you want to see the whole process of like breeding moves and everything, or I could just grind it between streams. Yes, please. Which one? See, sleep powder? I don't know. Get ready to eat some homemade pizza. Yeah. Yeah, both. Okay, so I'll prepare the Pokemon, and then we'll figure it out. Process could be a fun show thing to do on stream. That is true. Okay, we'll show the process then. So I'll plan out what I'm gonna do, and then next time I do stream this, we're just gonna go through it. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go eat some bread with hummus because it's like 1:30 and I haven't had lunch yet. And we don't have anything else at home. So yeah, no, I prefer the long way. I love hummus. Yeah, I got this, it's like spicy bean hummus from Publix. It's pretty alright. It's a little too spicy for my taste, but it's pretty good. I'd recommend. They used to have a lot more flavors, but like they got rid of like half of the flavors for that brand. And I'm thinking about food too much. Yeah, I go snack. Usually I eat lunch at around like 11:30. So this is like 2 hours later than I usually eat lunch, but 'tis what it is. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. Next time I stream, I might be streaming ZA. We'll keep streaming this. I'll think about it. I'll figure something out. But thank you, gamers, for hanging out. I appreciate. I feel a lot better after streaming. It was fun. Planning out how to beat the fire guy with a grass guy. That's fun. As Dunban Xenoblade says, against the odds, choose to fight. And by that, it's the same way with that one time I played Minecraft with Vic. Only the OGs remember. We were fighting underwater fish, and she would just keep teleporting me in, and I would die, and I teleported right back in. This is me. But Pia will figure it out. Yeah, go get some rest, gamers. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. That's gonna be it for stream. Bye.